How's it going, everyone? Welcome in. It's a little early here, earlier than you usually expected me, but I figured I could do a quick stream out here before we end up leaving for the weekend. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope you guys have a fun weekend plan going on. We have a nice, small 10 game MLB slate. Yep, 10 game MLB slate. We'll go through it really quickly today. I'll talk through some of my favorite batters. We'll go through some of my favorite pitchers. Couple of guys that look really good on the bump, and we'll kind of go through it slowly. So, actually, we'll pretty quickly. I'd expect this to only be about 20 minutes. We're going to find some of our favorite reads, our favorite spots, and we'll go from there. So, once again, thank you again to ProfitX. We're here live once again, powered by ProfitX. If you guys do not have an account, use code Cheddar to get up to 200 back in profit cash across your first month. Available in 40 plus states. We'll go game by game, and I think we can find one prop that I like per game. I think that'd be a kind of fun way to go through, and we could almost do like a mini. What are the times? Is it possible to do like a mini 10K challenge? No, not really. You could probably do like prop, and then you would have to wait till like the 9. Close enough. We could probably do like a 4-legger or something like that. But early game, I think it's really simple to me. Not even in terms of pitch mix. His pitch mix doesn't look that fantastic. He's good against 2 of the 3 pitches. As of right now, Kyle Stowers might be the hottest player in baseball. I think he's the absolute must. He's the one you take right now. His price is ridiculous. He's on a tear. He's hit in 9 straight games, 9 of his 10, averaging 3.2 hits, runs, and RBIs in that time. He's better against lefties than he's against righties, but it's on a really, really small sample size. David Fest has not been good this year. I think he's got like a 5.4 ERA, which is 1. And also, I have it in the Discord. I don't want to pull it up here. Where is it? Here. I had this pulled up earlier on the cord. Why did my... One second. My mic or my XLR just went like super loud out of nowhere. Brad, everything comes through the Discord. Everything. So if you go to Manage Insiders, it'll have like a Discord connection link. So this is Kyle Stowers' most recent exit logs. This is probably the last 7 days what he's looked like. When he hits the ball, he only has 1 hit that's under 95 miles per hour at exit velo. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of 13, 9 of 14, over 100 miles per hour. He's fucking crushing the ball right now. David Fest has given up a 5.4 ERA. His expected ERA is like 4.9. It's not much better, so it's not like he's pitching well and getting unlucky. I think Kyle Stowers is in a fantastic look. I got him at plus 135 earlier today. So that's a really nice spot for game 1. For game 2, I think it's real simple. I think it's got to be Brandon Walter at plus money for his Ks. They've been slightly better against Ks, I guess. But all in all, in the last 30 days, you're looking at 1, 2, 3. It's really only 5 guys. The really big worry is these 2 guys, Tiago Estrada and Tyler Freeman have come into the lineup and they just don't fucking strike out, which is quite annoying. They're much better against righties than they are against lefties, or better to target against righties. They hit better against lefties. They don't strike out as much against lefties. I still think Brandon Walter's probably the play. Looking at him overall, I mean, he's had 5 starts. He's hit 5 Ks in every single one of his starts. Again, Colorado is kind of trending up, but they're still in the top 10 worst teams for left-handed K percentage. He had 5 against Chicago. Chicago doesn't strike out. The fact that he got 5 against Chicago is a really good one. 5 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is slightly worse against lefties, but let me pull up Fangraphs so we can see just how bad some of these matchups were. Okay, left-handers. We'll do it the year. So you remember who he's hit against. So he did hit against. He's got Colorado today. It says they're 3rd. Props Cash has 1. Regardless, it's okay. He hit against LA. Obviously, they're the worst team. He hit against Minnesota, who are pretty bad, but he had a really good K game against them. And then Cleveland, Tampa Bay, Chicago should be lower down. Cleveland's 12th, Tampa Bay 17th, Chicago's 27th. It's a pretty impressive couple runs there for him. I like Brandon Walter today. I think it's pretty good value on him. It's a guy who's been really, really damn consistent. Kind of run that right back as well. So I think that looks relatively good. In terms of batters, if we want to talk about this game, I think it's Isaac Paredes. Unfortunately, by like the numbers that I like to go off of, he's not going to make it because of the stupid knuckle curve. Knuckle curves from lefties, they just aren't going to see enough to where they'll have enough like quantifiable data. I guess you could go like this, and then you'll see like he doesn't really like the knuckle curve in general, but righty and lefty splits are a thing, and I don't like to do that. He hasn't seen it technically, but neither is really anyone on this team. But again, four seam cutter he loves. There's kind of two favorite pitches. If you move over to sweeper, Altuve then loves that pitch. So mainly Altuve, Paredes. If you're looking at pitch mix data here. Oh, and I almost forgot to get Byron Buxton. It's genuinely every fucking pitch, dude. It's every pitch for Byron Buxton, man. He's been crushing the ball. He's been seeing them really well. He's been seeing righties really well, and he loves the Yuri Perez pitch mix. Go right back to Byron Buxton today. Moving on over, we'll go to the Washington game because, again, Houston, I don't have much. I like Brandon Walter, maybe Isaac Paredes, maybe Hunter Goodman or Jordan Beck if you really want a decent one. Jordan Beck. Yeah, I think it's Jordan Beck if you pick anyone out of this game for hitters. Also, Brad, if you were able to solve it, great. If not, make sure you hit me up in the DMs. I'll make sure to get that sorted for you. Moving on over. If I remember correctly, no one matched up against Dietrich Ennis well enough on all three pitches. I think James Wood was okay. Ahmed Rosario was okay, but nothing great. On the other side, it's two men. It's Riley Green, who right now, again, one of the hotter hitters in baseball. He looks fantastic, but his little mate right next to him, Spencer Torkelson, isn't far away. So I think Spencer Torkelson, Riley Green, those are your two guys. Riley above Spencer Torkelson. Let me just check. Glaber? No, Glaber just missed. What about Colt Keith? Wait, Colt Keith also, actually. I missed him this morning when I did it. Yeah, Jake Irvin over 2.5 earned runs has been a play for me for a very long time. I don't think he's very good. I think, actually, quite opposite. I think he's very bad. I think if I had to pick a single solo prop from this game, this would be it. Maybe we could do that today. Maybe a quick little mega lotto of one prop per game. Something like that could be fun. All right. Yankees, Toronto. I think there's a couple guys that look good. On the Toronto side, they don't love the pitch mix of Clark Schmidt. Vladdy doesn't. Bo doesn't. Oh, nope. Did not mean to do that. Thank you. They don't love a sweeper at all. Really, anyone besides George Springer. How's Springer against the cutter? He's good against the cutter and the knuckle curve. Doesn't like the knuckle, but Alejandro Kirk does. They're a little spotty all over the place. I don't think there's a single batter that I have a lot of confidence in here today. On the Yankees side, there's a couple more. Bassett primarily throws four seam or fastballs. Sinker, entire team loves it. One second. Oh, wait, that's the cutter. Alvin, I think I might do like an early play thing like that. I would probably add in Beck. I think Beck looks really good, and I'd like to get like a fourth leg in there. Something fun for the early games. Brad, I can't find any insider plays on Discord. It's all in the Discord. If you go in, it should shoot you into the Plays Lab Discord. It's not on the Odd Shopper Discord. And then if you want to cancel, it's in that manager. Like after the trial ends, it's in the in that Manage Insiders tab. Okay. So moving on, I think Ben Rice looks good. Aaron Judge looks good. Aaron Judge is the best of the bunch. He'd be highlighted. It's all three pitches for him. Bassett really doesn't throw a single thing that Judge doesn't see well. I guess the splitter, but he throws it 4% of the time. I think all in all, I think the Yankees, mainly Aaron Judge, looks much, much better, in my opinion here. Ben Rice probably second. Jazz might be above Ben Rice. They're close. They're neck and neck. They both look really, really good today. So regardless, Ben Rice, Jazz Chisholm, Aaron Judge is still number one. He's kind of king of the crop there. Moving on over for a little revenge game for Jose Quintana against the Mets. Sinkers, Pete and Nimmo. Changeups, Pete Juan Vientos. Curveballs, Pete Vientos. So Pete Alonso looks fantastic today. He typically mashes lefties, got much better pop, much better power against the left hand. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. Against the left side. I feel relatively good about Pete Alonso here today. Lefties against Milwaukee are a little bit tougher. Jackson Chirios is the best of the bunch. Besides that, they have a lot of inconsistencies on pitch mix when I've done earlier. Churio, best against the sinker, sucks against sliders, good against four seam. You get 2 out of 3 pitches. If you take anyone, I think it's Jackson Churio, but I think if it's anyone, it's Churio. Los Angeles, I fucking hate this team. He's coming off a real big stinker, so I know this might be a little bit of a tough sell, but I think Bryce Elder for K's might be a decent spot. I know he's not the best K guy today, but the Angels are one of the best matchups you could potentially get. Seeing that, I see that he had a stinker against Colorado, which scares the shit out of me. Because if you can't check out Colorado, something's struggling there with some of you with K stuff. So, besides that, though, they have some really fun hitters. Taylor Ward's really good. Zach Neto's pretty good. Joe Adell's been mashing the ball. All in all, I think it's Neto and Ward that stack up the best. Mike Trout third best. All good batters here, and I think both of them look relatively good. On the ATL side, I really don't want to go against Jose Soriano, who's been really, really good this year. If you do, there's really only one guy. You'll see when I get through this. The knuckle curve, it's Ronald Acuna and Austin Riley. And then sliders, they just stink against sliders. I think it's Matt Olson. If you want one guy to feel confident about, it's got to be Matt Olson in this game. One, he's been on fire recently. He had the grand slam yesterday. He's been hitting home runs. He's been hitting tanks. I think he's been pretty hot. All in all, I believe he's got a hit in all of these games. He does. So hit in 9 of 10 games. Just kind of more situational where he needs guys to get on base for him. Hit a tank last game. I think he hasn't had one in a while, though. I like Matt Olson today. He's the best of the bunch on the matchup side if you're going to target the Atlanta Braves today. Now, this is an interesting one. I did my pitch mix earlier today. Alvin said, thought on Pederson under K's. I love it. Just all in all, they don't strike out much. I know Pederson's been okay, but Milwaukee's one of the best teams at not striking out. I watched Pederson struggle real hard against Pittsburgh, who are a really bad K team against lefties. I think that's a good line for you. I think that could be a fun thing to do today. I wish there was more time in between games so I could do one solo bet in every single game today. But maybe if I just did like not penny units, like 0.2 units on each game, just pick one prop and we'll do one lay at the very end. Because I think I got the makings of something that I like. What can I get for Buxton? I like Stowers, actually. So we start with Stowers. Move on to Brandon Walter K's or Jordan Beck hits, runs, and RBIs. I kind of wouldn't hate going to Jordan Beck. Good price maybe on him. That's 145. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's much better against lefties. Hunter Goodman? Yeah, he's better against lefties than Goodman is. It's either Beck hits, runs, and RBIs or Walter K's. Then we go into Detroit and we do Jake Irvin over earned runs. We go into New York and it's probably, I'd like something to be Judge. Minus 140 is a great price for Aaron Judge. A really good price for Aaron Judge. I think that looks okay. Minus 140 is a great price for him. I guess you'd have to go to DraftKings minus 150. If that's the case, we'd have to find another prop. 17.5 is high, but their bullpen got crushed yesterday. 17.5 is also high, but their bullpen also got crushed yesterday. They probably need the innings from these guys. K's, maybe Bassett K's. I know you can typically get the Yankees to strike out a decent bit. Clark Schmidt, that's a tough K matchup, but he's been really, really good this year. Nothing's really standing out. Maybe Jazz. Jazz been hot. Yeah, maybe we go Jazz. He's also got a decent matchup betting 300 against in his career against Bassett. Bassett struggles more against lefties. I might go Jazz if I need someone in this game. Milwaukee, I like the Pedersen under K's. I think that's a relatively good one. I know he's been damn consistent, but the Brewers are not a K team right now. I don't hate that. If not, I'd run Pete Alonso, but a little bit juiced. We'd then go into LA, Atlanta, where I'd go right into Matt Olson, who I really, really liked, and I think he's the best of the bunch here. We would then go Cleveland. So we were talking about this game really quick. I think Luis Ortiz got shut down for gambling. Just came out from Jeff Passan that he's put on leave. He will not be pitching today. I wouldn't be surprised to see if he got like a gambling charge hit on him really, really soon, which kind of sucks. I don't know who the pitcher's going to be now, but both Kyle Tucker and PCA looked fantastic today against every pitch that he threw. So I was liking the both of them today. Looks like they won't be. I'm going to go on the side where I know who's actually pitching. It's Cade Horton. Cade Horton for the most part. J-Ram. Kwan's not far behind. J-Ram, Kwan. Loves him. Curveballs, J-Ram, Kwan, changeups. They don't love them. So we got the top three pitches, which combine for 87% of what he throws. I like Kwan. I like Jose Ramirez if I take anyone in this game. I also don't think Cade Horton's that good. Robbie Ray against San Francisco. I don't know what I would take in this game. I really, really don't. I don't want to bat on any San Francisco batters right now. I don't really want to go against any of the Arizona guys either, who are not as good against lefties. I know Cattell last year was great against lefties, but this year he's kind of struggled a bit. This might be a game where I just don't have anything. That might be it. Chicago, Los Angeles. Will Smith is the best of the bunch, in my opinion. Will Smith against every pitch, dude. He looks fantastic. The only thing is he just caught Kershaw yesterday. He might get the day off. A lot of times after Kershaw goes, he gets the day off. He's not listed on a lot of sports books, which leads me to believe they know that he's going to get the day off. If that's the case, does anyone else match up? Oh, good. Obviously, everyone's good. And then the curve, I don't think Shohei likes it. No, Shohei's still great. Shohei is still great. Sinker, I mean, it's chalked, but Shohei Ohtani obviously looks fantastic. I don't know why I missed him this morning. What's up, Manisk? How you doing, man? Just getting a quick stream early on today before we head out for the weekend. Okay. Yeah, it's Shohei, but I need to find some type of a prop that I could play. Maybe total bases for him. Wouldn't it be terrible? But even then, it's Shohei Ohtani. He's at 2.5. Front and RBI sits at 2.5 as well. I'm assuming Max Muncy will be out today. Pitching wise, I mean, Dustin May, that team's good on Chicago. They've kind of turned it around on the strikeout side of things. Yeah, I don't really love anything in this game either. Last game, it's Big Dumper. Go right to him. I think he's the one that looks the best. I got to wrap this up anyway because I got to start getting head out. But I believe he's 2 of the 3 pitches. He's good against the 4-seam. He doesn't quite make the elite of the elites. Great curveball. Great against cutters. And I believe he struggles against sinkers. Nope. Great against sinkers. It was the changeup that he falls off a little bit. So majority of the pitches Seth Lugo throws. Lugo also has a huge pitch mix. I mean, he throws every fucking pitch alive. I genuinely think he throws every pitch available besides the knuckle curve. So a little bit more difficult here, but I think Cal Raleigh's the one you're going to want to back in this game. I think he's been the best looking of the bunch. I really like Cal Raleigh here today. So going through, I think it's Stowers, hits, runs, and RBIs. I probably should go Walter, but Beck is calling my name. Let's go Walter, 4.5 Ks. Jake Irvin, over 2.5 earned runs. Jazz Chisholm, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. David Peterson, under 4.5 Ks. Matt Olson, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I need to find a prop in this one. I just said I like J-Ram, but is he playable? He is, but he struggled lately. Holy shit. Buddy, you're on the struggle bus. Kate Horton doesn't like to face lefties, though. What about Quan? Quan's been a little bit more consistent. I'd probably go Quan in this one. Obviously, Gurriel against lefties looks good. I'd rather not play anyone in this game, man. Really wouldn't. Fat, maybe, but they struggle. Walks? No, he doesn't really walk people. Robbie Ray does, but they don't walk a lot. This might be a skip-out game for me. Why add in something I don't love? Pavin Smith? He's not even going to play today. No chance he plays today. He doesn't hit lefties. I mean, look, if they want to give me Pavin, I'm assuming he's usually platooned with Tim Tawa on the left hand because he only hits right-handed pitching. He's not going to be in the lineup today against Robbie Ray. If he is, I'll take his under. He's not good against lefties. I'll take his under if I need something today. And I'll take the void if he voids. It's fine. This one, I'll go chalk. Look, if it's a parlay, I don't really care. I'll just take Shohei down to 2. I feel really, really good about Shohei today. There's nothing else really stands out to me. And in this one, let me just make sure there's no pitcher stuff. Logan, wasn't it supposed to be Brian Wu? That's different. That's changed. Hold on, let me refresh. Maybe it's just glitching. I swore it was Brian Wu today. Yes, it's not a Brian Wu bump day. That's an insane line, by the way. 18.5. Do they need what's his? I was going to say, what's the bullpen look like? Royals. I mean, it's they got 4 or 5 guys who could really go. It's not like they need him to go crazy here today. 18.5 is an insane line for Seth Lugo. This is a team that just took Noah Cameron out in 5 innings. The game before that, they're missing one. Noah Cameron went 15. Lorenzen went 14. Waka went 15. I guess they did let Jack later. Those are 2 pretty bad ones. Offense has been hot. I don't think it's a bad play to go Seth Lugo under if we need anything in this one. I think that's going to be the Mega Lotto for today, though. A little fun one. All right. I think that's everything from me today. I do need to get a run because we got to start packing and everything ready. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us today. If you guys are not already on ProfitX, you can get most of these lines at the best price and market value. Available in 42 plus states. Use code Cheddar when you sign up. You get $200 back across your first month. Thank you guys so much for the support. I will be back with you guys on Monday. So I typically don't stream Mondays, but because I'm missing Friday and Saturday, I got to make a stream up on Monday and then probably next Sunday. So next week, it'll be every day of the week. Most likely I'll be live. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys a ton, and I will catch you guys on Monday. Peace, guys.